Alright, it is May 30th. This is some vlog footage. I just filmed a Christmassy elf interviewing a mad scientist. I'm going to aim to try and get more characters than props, if I can. Because I have very few characters. And characters are so much more essential than props. It's a lot easier to make a story if you have a character. Just have a character telling a story or doing something. Like when my adventurer was just like, I am king now. Like all character and a prop. Boom. You got a video. I could do two. I could just draw two out of a hat. Boom. Make a video. But to redecorate. As I see it, yes. No, I'm not in the middle of filming. Feel free to just push right up on me. That's absolutely fine. The only downside to this tent, really. Just kidding, there's a lot of downsides to this tent, but that's definitely one of them. Just in the middle of a scene, like literally, I finished a take, I was about to start another one, and then just, it's like, probably add that clip in. So, yeah, the weather was rough for a week there, and I'm going to try and be posting these every Friday. Tomorrow's Friday, and I don't have one yet. So the one I just filmed, hopefully I'll edit tonight, and it should be ready to go tomorrow after I get home from work. It'll be a little late, but I'm about to try and film another one real quick here. I still got daylight for another 3 hours. Plenty of time. What else? Keep adding these little totes. Apparently one of these totes, the lids go on, and then there's like this thing in the lid that like becomes the frame, and it just will not come out. I don't know. I might have to like switch that out with another one. That's not a good on-the-go tote. But it's May 30th, and I have officially decided that I have a shed, but it's a terrible shed. It's old. It's made of metal, so I don't know how to fix metal. A metal shed. Like it's literally like I don't even know if you could repair it, because you just literally have to like completely remove panels and replace them. And it's like, why not just replace the little shed? So I kind of gave up on that last year. But now I'm doing all right financially. So I'm pulling the trigger, and in the next couple of weeks, I hope by the end of June, I'll have a new shed. And my goal is a 10-foot by 16, and I want, or something dang near close, because I can't do much bigger than that with the space I have for what I wanted to do. All the, like, there's a fence there, then there's a tree over there, and there's the garden there, and I might want to add a patio behind the garage. So it's like I kind of have only like 16 feet that way, and like maybe 10 feet that way, because it's 9.5 by 9.5. I think it's technically 10 by 10, but I also want to pull it forward a foot. So I figure out foundation, all that. Yeah, that's the big thing I'm dealing with. I don't know when I'm going to post a vlog. Probably after I have a place where I can just go film and be happy. Because I was mentally I was doing great, you know. I started doing these draw fours, and it was fun. I'm having fun. I'm having a blast. I love doing these draw fours. I might change them to like draw fives or draw sixes or something. I don't know. That feels like too much though. Draw 3 is not enough. Draw 4 is like just right, but I did do a 5th one because I wanted another character. Maybe it'll be a draw 4, but I can like add one more if I want. And try and get another this or another that, you know. Perfect. I pulled out a theme and a character straight out of the gate. I was like, yes. And my next pull was two props. I was like, what? Perfect. Since it was an interview, I was like, I kind of want to do another character, so I'm going to go in for another character. But yeah, the hope is, right now my hope is, since I could have as many walls for this tent as I want. What I would love to do is build the shed and then be able to put this up in front of it to do draw fours like outside during nicer times, and then have the shed to do draw fours when it's not as nice. But I want 16 because I know this is 10 by 10 and I can work with this, and there's a little bit of extra room. But I'm not going to have a lot of extra room in the shed because I'm going to actually do some storage in there, mostly my stuff. Maybe some gardening type equipment or something. You know. Lose like maybe 2 feet to just storing some stuff. But like from the floor to the ceiling if possible. But I got these cool totes I showed you before that have they open in the front, you can pull off the top. They stack so well. I can go probably 6 high with them. And that goes there's 3 of them right there right now, and they're like this high, which is like halfway to where the stupid Velcro connector strip for the walls is. So, I mean, ideally in a shed, I can go 6 high with these totes. And just buy 4 more every year. And just keep all my stuff in them. Possibly even transfer other stuff into them. I love them, they're great. I do like green a bit too much. There is no purple. I would love to get them all in purple. But it was I think it was orange, yellow, or green. And green was a much more calm. The other 2 were just too much energy. It's just too much. It's wherever I put those, it would be too much. Waking up and just having 2 dozen of those surrounding me, I'd just be like, oh. But yeah, for the last one, I realized I did them 2 takes. So I put this down so I'd know where to set this every time, so that the continuity would be at least close. Me and continuity. But yeah, I definitely plan to put all of my props, or as many of my props as I could possibly fit, in these smaller totes. Because most of my props are small. But I do have some large props that I'm going to have to figure out what to do with. But that's why I want a wooden shed where I could add shelves or stuff on the walls where I can put up swords and lollipops or some shit, you know? A trident I have. A freaking royal scepter that does not fit anywhere but my prop box. Freaking royal scepter. I love how this royal scepter is actually on color scheme with... I should have looked at this and been like, that's the color scheme. I love how there's just 1 yellow and 1 purple. And then it's green and blue. Whatever. But I have a little gold accent there in that corner. I have a lime green, just so you don't see the crack between the walls, because it's a tent. The walls aren't connected. Gotta hide that fact. Not connected. Hidden. Sorta. Now the wind's fine, of course. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this camera inside, import that footage into a file. I literally wore that pink plastic tablecloth as a scarf. I don't know why. It felt like the vibe. That's all I'm saying. It felt like the vibe. Royal Scepters is one of the ones I'm ditching. Why is this no longer on the ground? There we go. Awkward as hell, but okay. Mad Scientist goes back in. Interview goes back in. Elf goes back in. Ah! 8 Ball goes back in. Elf, come back! I'm a fan of the fun and whimsical, but this fucking plane making plane noises. Now the wind's gonna start up. Don't come this way, train. Don't you come this way. I gotta admit, I did a pretty good job. I have orange. I have like one orange. Perfect. Green, red, pink, light. I got light blue over there. I don't have dark blue. I got purple. I did a pretty good job matching this lollipop with this backdrop. So give this one the train. Yo guys, I'm all a fan. I'm all a fan. Can you back up off of me? Please. Like, the window is open. There's room for air to flow. The rest of y'all can chill. Just... Welcome. I'm going to attempt a draw 4 while it's raining. Will, you're going to pick up? Well, okay, cool. But, it's June 1st. Forgot how I was going to phrase it, but I built this a few days back. I'm not great at building things, but I think I did a pretty good job on it. It's not... I actually had bought a different one. It's going to be like all plastic. And I bought a little vise that would go with it, but this has a built-in vise. Like, the whole thing is a vise. It's like, oh my gosh, yes, I wish I had found this one first. I ordered a workbench, like I said, plastic one, that folds. This folds too, so I can condense it. But I didn't get that one. What I got was actually a little more expensive, but doesn't collapse. So I was like, I don't think I can use this. But, I don't know if I've said this yet in the previous clip of vlog footage, because I'm just now starting to edit the mid-May, first the vlogs. I'm currently calling my vlogs the Draw 4 vlogs. So D4V and then whichever one it is. But I'm building a new shed. So that guy right there is gonna come down. If you can kind of see him already starting to tear up the ground around it. Because I want to go bigger, because it's like a 10 by 10 with like 9.5 by 9.5. I want to move it forward towards me a little bit more and then extend it 6 feet this way. I'm sure I mentioned the shed now, because I'm thinking, because I remember yesterday I filmed a clip where I talked about how I want to put this in front of the shed, so that's probably already been covered. But I came out today, and it's been a little windy and a little rainy, and all I lost were those two. Those two were on the ground, like, out over there, and then out over in that corner. And I'm like, how did I only lose 2 red ones? But I got them hanging up now, drying. I'll probably smack them a little bit later to try and... That one's like super muddy. That one's not too bad. But yeah, I'm gonna try and film a quick draw 4 here. Got 2 because the other 2 are in the garage, and then all my other stuff's inside. I don't know what the weather looks like the next few days. I gotta look at that at some point. But I work tonight, and I'm off tomorrow. Hopefully it's nice tomorrow. I can try and hammer out 2 more draw 4s. Now, right now, 4 more draw 4s is all I'm looking for, because I managed to get one up for this last week, because it's Saturday? Yeah. So I got one up yesterday. I got one already done and edited. I just got to upload it and schedule it and all that for this coming Friday. So I need like probably 3 or 4 more at least. Hopefully I can hammer those out. Because honestly, these are really fun and easy to make. They are a challenge, but at the same time, they're not... As long as I have the tent up, it's not that much of a challenge or that much work to do. It's just, ooh, I got this idea. Let's do this. And that just takes time. It takes a few hours. I love it. I'm literally so proud of myself for coming up with this idea. But I did kind of steal it from Jim Valen. It's a Canadian YouTuber I found through Corey Vidal from years ago. We made the Star Wars video. I followed him. Then all the YouTubers he worked with, and I found Jim Valen. And then like I've been off YouTube for like a few years now. Like I haven't really been like watching anything. I've been making stuff and posting it here and there. But I just was like catching up on subscriptions, and I found he had this Jim Valen challenge thing where they draw stuff out of a hat, and I was like, I could do that. I feel like I've tried that before. But then I was just like, ooh. I could do draw 4 because then I could like tag it with draw 4. Plus that's like the perfect number of draws. And draw 4 might get more views because Uno. So I was inspired. And I love it because like I have some ideas that would be more fun with other people. But most of these I can just like, if you haven't been watching, I can just film me bouncing off myself with ease at this point. It's so much fun. Oh man. I was zoomed in like crazy, wasn't I? See, I usually go from here to here. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to use any of this now. Oh gosh, I forgot because I zoomed in on the shed. And I forgot to zoom out. So that was probably just absolutely atrocious. Alright, I'm just going to film. I'm terrible at this. I know. There's a slug. Climbing on the leaf. This is exciting. Get over here. Get over here! God, I hope I can't get animal spotting today. I dropped that leaf perfectly. So it would teeter-totter, so I would get a beautiful view of the little guy. 6.2 log footage. Look at the carnage. I drew campfire again, so I had to sit on the ground. I'm starting to not like the campfire draw. Also, I got DJ Fresh, so campfire and DJ Fresh, I kind of needed to darken the room. It'd be a lot easier if I had a shed. A lot easier. But yeah, I got the draws here. I got a mic. This is for that lamp, a lantern, which I've still never drawn. But yeah, I can use. I feel like the rules are simple with my draw 4s. I have to use those 4 draws, but I can use anything else I want. And I hope people understand that. It's not like I'm confined to just the 4 draws. No. The 4 draws are the starting point, the base. It's where I start. But yeah, now I'm gonna clean up this carnage and throw another one. I actually did something I haven't done with any of them before, where I took like, I had campfire and I had DJ Fresh and lollipop and confetti. Lollipop and confetti didn't really help me a whole lot. DJ Fresh by a campfire, I mean, like, that kind of works, but it's just one idea. So I'm like, I got to build off of that. So I decided to make the lollipop the host's prop and give the host a goofy name. Throw on one of my sheets as a scarf again. But I was like, I can't do pink again in the event that is on that is the thumbnail. I want it to stand out. I'm trying very hard to like change up how I look in each draw 4, so they don't all just like have the same thumbnail, because I don't do custom thumbnails. It just gives me 3 options, and I'm like, I'll go with that one. And if you were to look at all of the suggestions, most of them are me in this shirt. I did buy a new shirt that's very colorful, but a little bit different. But this is my filming shirt. This is the shirt I'm going to wear every time. I made it. I designed it. I didn't make it, but I designed it. So it's my show shirt. And yeah, it's like probably 1 or 2 o'clock. Plenty of time to do another one. I'm going to try to do one again tomorrow and the next day, because I work closes all week. But then I'm opens the next 2 weeks, basically. And that's when I'm going to be trying to figure out how to do my shed and get all that done. So that's going to be fun. But for now, oh man, today was a struggle. My mic was somehow left on, even though I know I turned it off. What else went wrong? Oh yeah, I'm having trouble with being too hot because my ears are all screwy, if you can see how screwy they are. I don't know if I want to keep that in. But whenever I wear the Grim Reaper costume, which is also the DJ Fresh costume, and if you're aware, DJ Fresh was my last draw, or the Grim Reaper was my last draw. So that thing is hot because it's just a full body suit, and it's just a layer, but it's still a layer of keeping in warmth. There's no breaks between, like it's like literally a full body. It goes all the way down to your like ankles, goes all the way out to your like it covers everything, and it's just hot. I actually should probably throw it in the laundry at this point. Probably a tosh sweaty. A tosh? What's a tosh, jayBacca? What is a tosh? A Toshiba? Alright, well anyway, I got to finally use confetti. And I went inside to go grab it like twice. And each time I came out I forgot to. And then the second time I was like, oh wait. As I was like stepping out the door I was like, oh yeah, confetti. Got to go back for it. But yeah, I took the tripod to a little bit lower level. Got this nice little angle right here. So I had the campfire in the shot, but I was like not in the campfire. I'm also realizing with campfire, it's a little difficult to make videos when I'm not actually just having a campfire. It'll be a lot easier when I like have a proper setup and I'm not like just trying to rush out a video, and I can like actually like be like, oh, tonight I'll have a bonfire. I'll have a few hours to like plan the whole video out and all that. But I don't do that quite yet. Because today was one of those, I'm trying to do 2 in a row. And yesterday I worked, so it's like I couldn't really like I had to finish it before work. In the future it'll just be on off days that I'm gonna try and film. And with the shed I'll be able to film either in the shed or in front of the shed with the tent. And I can set up like the day before and tear down the day after or something. And I'll try to just do one at a time and do it a little bit slower. Probably the seasons will end around winter time because I'll have that constriction. But yeah, I'm editing a vlog right now, and vlogs are killing me. So I'm going to start doing a vlog clip, and this is pretty much just going to be the whole vlog. And I'm going to try not to do another vlog until maybe I'm done filming all these episodes, and then yeah. But I'm behind on the first vlog, although I'm behind the first like 3 days of Draw 4s into a vlog. But yeah, so let me clear off this chair so I can do my outro. Oh right, there's colorful envelopes. I was gonna cut all that up for confetti, and they're just sitting in the confetti jar, and I was already rolling. I was like, oh goody, I get to pause. So as always, peace, love. You know what? Chillax, my guy. Did you catch that? I said meow mix. That's right. Chillax.